throughout the years.
Yeah, because every minute that you're fortunate enough to play this great game, whether it's in Europe or it's in South America or it's on the world stage or it's in MLS, you've got an opportunity to go and achieve something, to show people what you're made of as an individual, what qualities and strengths that you have, and how you can be stood up and be counted for. And all these guys are out and out winners. They want to win every single time they step on a football field, and that's what shines through here this afternoon. Whitecaps are unfortunate. They've had a great season. They were just a little bit short, but this is Miami's day, Luke. This is a day that a side like Miami deserves to celebrate. A franchise that was started with pressure on it right away to win, and had some lean years and some difficult years, but kept going and going and going to bring the best players in the world to Florida to play in MLS and to achieve, and they've done that in 2025, and they deserve this celebration.
Ali Ahmed had levelled on the hour mark for the Whitecaps after Ocampo's 8th-minute own goal. But then Rodrigo de Paul in the 71st, Allende in stoppage time, both assisted by Lionel Messi. Here are the final stats, record-breaking MLS playoff stats. 9 goals for Allende. Lionel Messi, 6 goals and 9 assists, a record for postseason goal contributions. 15 goal contributions in 5 games in the MLS Cup playoffs. Incredible numbers. And the final game in this stadium for Inter Miami as they wave goodbye and head downtown to their new facility for next season.
Yeah, and it's staggering. The numbers are staggering, and the celebration here is just wonderful to watch. It's not great if you're a Whitecaps fan, but if you're a lover of football, to see a player like Jordi Alba celebrate like this and be sent off in the right way with another trophy. A player who's given so much to the game. He's always going to be linked with Lionel Messi, but watching they two play through the years has just been a joy, and his winning mentality, the way they managed the game at the end as well, Luke, in terms of going in the lead and then just controlling the match, controlling the pace of the game, knowing where the ball should be and how to keep it away from the danger areas at the other end is just phenomenal to watch. That's why they're winners, and you can't help but feel emotional that guys that have been there, done it and seen it are still celebrating like that at the end of a game like this.
And so to the Whitecaps, and a season that started with many people writing off their chances of even making it into the playoffs, let alone making it to 3 cup finals. An incredible run to the CONCACAF Champions Cup final before falling against Cruz Azul. Another Canadian championship, a 5th all-time and a 4th in a row for Vancouver in Jesper Sorensen's first season in charge. And then an MLS Cup appearance. 3 finals in the year for a side that has struggled with injuries throughout the campaign. Missing Ranko Veselinovic, missing Ryan Gold for large periods of time. The next man up mentality. What about the work done by Axel Schuster, from Jesper Sorensen? These Whitecaps players to a man. The 2,000 fans in attendance, the 20,000 watching at BC Place. It's a season for Vancouver Whitecaps to be proud of everything they've achieved.
Yeah, they should be proud. It's been a tremendous season, and as you mentioned, a lot of contributors to that success, and they deserve their credit for sure. And they've came out here today and they've gave a great account of themselves as well after going behind and coming back, and at that moment in the second half where Sabi hit both posts, you felt like it was Vancouver Whitecaps' game to take. But ultimately this game is about inches and the break of the ball one way or another as we go back and relive the moments. Bad goal to concede for the Whitecaps, great goal to score, and they had so much momentum at this point. And as Sabi hit both the posts, then you see another mistake from Kubas. You realise that really it was mistakes that cost Whitecaps, that were severely punished by Miami, and then just the fact that they ran out of steam just a little bit near the end there, as the experience and the quality of Miami showed. The celebrations there again tell you just how much this means to this franchise, and it means to the group. that have managed to achieve success for Inter Miami.
Let's head back in studio to Camilla and Kevin Kilbane.
Wow.